Welcome back to Mind the Coliseum. In this video, I will be sharing with you the 5th way that you can use to overcome anxiety. Remember, in the previous videos, if you haven't checked them out, go ahead and watch them. The first video of the first way to deal with anxiety was about making friends with the anxiety. The second way was to understand the anxiety. The third way was to set boundaries with anxiety. And the fourth way was to face the anxiety. Now the 5th way is acceptance, accepting the anxiety. Okay, I want you to accept it. Now, when I say acceptance, I do not mean you should say it's okay to not do something about it. It's okay that it's happened, but it's not okay to not do anything about it. So when I say acceptance, I'm not saying you should look forward to the anxiety. No, what I'm saying is accept that it could happen. You could be anxious, you could be nervous, you could have doubt. The anxiety attack could grab hold of you and literally just squash you like a bug. It could happen. Accept that. Accept that it could happen. And I also want to speak with you about the fact that, again, it is a sign that you are trying to accomplish something that you believe is worth your time. And you are not someone who wastes time, right? Doing unnecessary things, right? Exactly. So you are trying to do something worthy of you, worthy of your time and effort. And that is why, because you are someone who does something that's worth it, you do big things that make sense to you. So those big things are gonna come with challenges like the anxiety attack, because they are big things, they're not simple things. If they were, you wouldn't feel anxious at all. It's that simple. Now, I want you to think of anxiety as someone or something that you are trying to understand and get to know. It is not a war against anxiety. And when I said face your fears in the previous video of the 4th way that you can use to deal with anxiety, when I say face your fears, I don't mean go on the battlefield with a sword and a shield to face your anxiety. No. Because the anxiety is all you. So if you were to be violent with the anxiety in your mind, you are being violent with yourself. So I'm not saying fight yourself. I'm saying understand yourself, accept yourself, love yourself, know yourself, approve of yourself. Say to yourself, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to get in front of the crowd and make mistakes. It's okay to get up in front of the meeting and speak and make mistakes and stutter. It can happen. You are accepting yourself that it can happen. And by doing that, you're a step closer to dealing with the anxiety. You are human. Understand that it's okay. The good, the bad, and the ugly aspects of yourself, accept them. That's okay. There is nothing wrong with you. You can make mistakes, you can lose, you can get things wrong, you can say the wrong things, it can happen. It's okay. Mistakes happen. And when you approve of yourself, guess what? You're not going to bother about other people's approval of whether you're going to make the right presentation or whether you're going to do the right things. And then, because you're not worried about their approval, because you already approve of yourself that it's okay to make the mistakes, your anxiety becomes less and less and less. Another thing that I want to share with you is, there's a saying that goes like this: if there is no enemy within, the enemy without can do us no harm. So that means when you are connected with yourself, when you are understanding and knowing and accepting and loving yourself. When you accept that you will make mistakes and that's okay, because you are human, it will happen, it's okay. When you have that self-belief and love and acceptance and approval, you are not bothered whether other people give you those things or not, because you already have those things, that approval, that self-acceptance, that love. You already have that. And when you have those things, guess what? You're going to be kind to yourself and say, I can make mistakes and that's okay. I'm going to do my best. And if I fail, I'll just keep going. I'll just keep going and not give up. You know, you become that kind of person. The thing you're just seeking from other people that gives you the anxiety, such as approval, for example, acceptance, that gives you that anxiety because you don't know if you're going to get those things from them or not. So you're anxious. And you're afraid that if they were giving you those things, they would take it away if you make a mistake. The thing is this, when you give yourself those things, yeah, sure, you will try to do your best on the outside, but when you have those things on the inside, you can freely express yourself. The good, the bad, and the ugly. You can freely express yourself because you're not waiting for someone to say it's okay. It's all right to be yourself. It's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to, shoot for the moon. You're going to be like, you know what? I don't need your encouragement or approval or acceptance to shoot for the moon, because even if I miss, you'll be like, you know what? Even if I miss the moon, at least I will be amongst the stars. That's going to be your mindset, because you're not desperate no more. You are filling yourself up of these things that you are seeking from other people, and that will make your anxiety way less. You will start to trust yourself more, so less doubt. Or the doubt may still be there, but the trust in yourself will grow bigger and stronger and more powerful, to the point where the doubt becomes nothing. Now that is the 5th way that you can use to deal with anxiety. Stay blessed, and like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget that notification button so that you will know when the next series comes about. Stay blessed.